Fashion Industry Broadcast and Style Planet TV are proud to bring you their new Netflix original series, The Girl's Guides to the World of Designer Fashion. This new 6-part series explores the seductive world of designer fashion. Series 1, The History of Lingerie. Series 2, The Legend of the Designer Bag. Series 3, The Mystery of the High Heel. Series 4, American Fashion. Series 5, Italian Fashion. And Series 6, Paris Fashion.
In 1954, in the Italian town of Bologna, Ada Masotti laid the foundations of the luxury lingerie brand La Perla. Masotti was already established as a master corset maker in Bologna, a town that boasted a strong artisan craft tradition with a flourishing textile and silk industry. Starting as a small factory, La Perla quickly flourished as Masotti infused her technical skill in traditional Italian lingerie production and a desire to complement feminine beauty. Masotti invented new styles and types of lingerie, her innovative eye permanently altering the way women relate to lingerie. Masotti considered her creations to be precious and feminine like a pearl, and so she presented her pieces in boxes lined with velvet, leading to the name La Perla. La Perla is currently owned by German entrepreneur Lars Windhorst through Sapinda Group. The 1960s was a period of dramatic social transformation, culminating in the hippie generation. The women of the 60s sought styles that were new and eclectic and would reflect the strong values of peace and love of the time. Alongside the Cultural Revolution, La Perla released an unprecedented, colorful collection of lingerie featuring floral, plaid, and checked patterns, as well as its traditional black, white, and nude pieces. Following this period came the diffusion of sexual freedom and second-wave feminism of the 1970s, called for a style of lingerie that complemented the natural shape of women.
You get the trimming and firming you want, and all the comfortable freedom of movement you need.
La Perla responded to these trends with its innovative creation of lightweight and relaxed fit lingerie using silk and knit materials. The 1970s also saw the introduction of swimwear into the brand's repertoire.
Video music in stereo 24 hours.
During the 1980s period, La Perla began developing perfume and a menswear collection. The 1980s also brought a return to lingerie that exhibited the sexual allure of female bodies with classic lace, silk, and opaque materials. Women began to expect more.
Is there an 18-hour bra pretty enough for a bride?
The answer is yes.
Appreciating their lingerie as equally important as their outer garments. This empowered La Perla as an international brand with its historical creation of unique and elegant lingerie. The trend of lingerie going beyond privacy and penetrating the public eye continued through the 1990s. During this time, La Perla opened boutiques in Milan and Paris and released collections that emphasized minimalism and understated elegance in their designs. To celebrate its 50th anniversary in 2004, La Perla put together a collection made with Valenciennes lace produced on ancient mechanic looms of Calais, the most important levers lace center in the world. In 2006, actor Daniel Craig wore in the 007 Casino Royale movie a pair of Grigio Perla swimming trunks, and this garment became a favorite in the La Perla boutique worldwide. In 2012, Christie's organized a special auction celebrating the 50th anniversary of the first Bond film, and the La Perla trunks were sold for £44,450. La Perla launched the Cage Bustier in 2007, worn by Victoria Beckham in the video of Headlines. the Spice Girls reunion song. A capsule cage collection was later launched, including the cage top, which received critical acclaim when worn by Beyoncé for her 2014 Grammy Awards performance. In 2011, La Perla began a collaboration with French couturier Jean-Paul Gaultier.
The collection that we show this night is based in two different stories. One is coming directly from the DNA of Jean-Paul Gaultier, because we reinterpreted the corset of Madonna that Jean-Paul Gaultier created for Madonna in the middle of the 80s.
That same year, La Perla entered the shapewear sector with Shape Couture, which featured distinctive tailored cuts, jewel inserts, and openwork finishes. From the 2000s and into the present day, La Perla has asserted itself as one of the most influential creators of lingerie. La Perla creates collections with a sensitivity to the feminine in its many diverse and unique forms. It has developed as an element of feminine expression, developing collections that inspire the desires and imagination of women across the globe. Julia Hart is now the creative director of La Perla, and since her appointment in 2016, she has expanded the brand into ready-to-wear clothing and footwear.
I wanted to tell this message of a strong woman, of someone who is self-confident, dresses for herself. To me, these are not clothes. This is liberation for women.
La Perla played an instrumental role in redefining lingerie as its own unique fashion accessory. The founder, Ada Masotti, was never married to tradition. Her ability to uniquely adapt her lingerie to reflect the attitudes of an era while simultaneously staying true to the brand's original spirit has provided the brand with its longevity through to the present.